Hello viewers, I am Venkat Rao Gaddam, stock market technical analyst. So today we'll discuss all four major indices analysis for the next week. So next week means December 12th to December 16th. So in terms of all four major indices, Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty and IT. So first let us start with Nifty. So Nifty one day chart, what it is indicating, little bit downward momentum. So short term Nifty enters into downward trend into short term. So when we observe the data from Monday to Friday, so 1 2 3 4 5, so this was the Monday open and high, and this was the Friday's close. So at low point of the day, the weekend was closed with negative territory. So when we compare the last week or last swing high, it is indicating 18,440 level. So yesterday it took support at 18,440 level, and next week if it breaks and closes below that 18,111 level, what was the last week low, so it may retest once again 18,150 level, so which was the uh, previous swing low. This was the previous swing low. So suppose if it breaks 18,400 level or 18,410 level in next week, coming week, so market may retest 18,150 mark. So this is about Nifty. And one day chart also, it was closed very negatively, and it is like a outside candle. And if we observe weekly candle also, so the complete real body of previous to previous week was engulfed by last week, and it looks like a bearish engulfing pattern. So we may see some more downward momentum in Nifty up to 18,150 level. And when we observe monthly chart also, still at present market it is trading below previous month high level. So we may expect some more, another 150 points or another 300 points downward momentum. And when we observe the statistics, and last week high was 18,729 and low was 18,411, and the actual range was 318 points formed, and previous our forecast was 304 points. So when we done our last weekend analysis, we anticipated about 304 points range in Nifty. So almost all same range formed, actual range and anticipated range was almost all same. And previous to previous week, the range was very high, about 460 points. So comparatively, that range, this was a smaller range. So out of 318 points, Friday itself we got about 250 points range. So overall, net to net, previous week to last week, previous to previous week close and last week close, it is showing about 200 points weakness, negative. And in terms of percentage, it is showing minus 1.1 percentage. So overall, Nifty 50 index was closed with negative of percentage of 1.1 percentage. So we didn't reach any of the targets. Upside we anticipated 9,000 mark, or downside 18,392. So it's closer to 18,400 level reach. So almost all downside target reached in terms of weekly analysis. So coming to Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty daily chart, what it is showing, one hanging man. So it is a bearish pattern. So in terms of candlestick patterns, so a hanging man, it is almost all formed at the end of the uptrend. So we may expect some downward momentum even in Bank Nifty in terms of daily chart. And when we compare with weekly chart was closed very strongly, and last 5 weeks it is continuously going upside only, and it is forming higher highs and higher lows. So Bank Nifty is very much in terms of trend, it is very much in strong uptrend only. So at least we need to have 1 or 2 weeks to consolidate over here to take any of the direction, whether it is trend continuation or trend reversal. It may take another 2-3 weeks consolidation. Why? Because suddenly overnight it won't break this much stronger uptrend. So definitely we may expect some consolidation or upward momentum even for coming weeks in Bank Nifty. So when we observe monthly data also, so still Bank Nifty it is maintaining previous last month high, November month high, whatever it is, still it is maintaining or above, trading above last month high only. But Nifty is trading in the range of last month range. So Bank Nifty strongly it is moving upside. We need to see whether it will take any pause here or it will continue the trend. And according to our data points and our statistics, Bank Nifty high was formed about 43,852 and low was 42,948. So the overall range was formed about more than 900 points, and what we anticipated about 929 points. So almost all same in both Nifty and Bank Nifty, whatever we anticipated a week ahead. So 300 points in Nifty range and Bank Nifty about 930 points range. Almost all both were formed 300 and 900 points, both respectively in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So in terms of net to net gain, 529 points we gained in Bank Nifty, and in terms of percentage it's 1.2 percentage. So both Nifty and Bank Nifty are moving in opposite direction. So Nifty net percentage was minus 1.1 percentage weekly net percentage, whereas Bank Nifty weekly net percentage was 1.2%. Both are in going opposite direction actually. So coming to Fin Nifty, so Fin Nifty almost 6 days range, whatever 6 days range formed over here in between 19,200 and 19,300. So even last 5 days it was maintained within that same zone only. Why? Because so it is Fin Nifty is maintaining both balancing of both Bank Nifty and Nifty. So both were in opposite direction. That's why here in Fin Nifty there was no bigger momentum. So all 5 days it's consolidation only within that 100 points range only. So coming to weekly chart in Fin Nifty, so the range was very formed, and one inside candle formed. When any inside candle formed in the higher time frames, we need to watch carefully which one will be breaks first, whether the previous week high will be broken or previous week low will be broken. Market will go towards in that direction only. So we need to watch 19,200 and 19,300 levels. So for next week. And coming to monthly chart on Fin Nifty, so still it is maintaining at last month high, November month's high levels only. So we need to watch this week also. So suppose if Nifty moves upside and Bank Nifty also moves upside, it will clear all-time high, that is somewhere 19,780 mark. Another 500 points required to clear that level. So we may expect maybe next week or next to next week, Fin Nifty also will clear the all-time high, which was happened or which was formed somewhere in 2021 October. So coming to our analysis, our statistical analysis, so Fin Nifty formed about 223 points, and what we anticipated about 400 points, and previous week range also it's about 390, previous to previous week range also 391 points. So comparatively, our anticipated range and previous to previous week range, it's very less. So out of 400 points, what we anticipated and previous to previous week range, but the actual range was formed about 223 points only. And net to net, it was gained about 40 points only, weekly net to net gain 40 points only. And in terms of percentage, the 40 points is equivalent to 0.2 percentage, which was very less, and the closing also it's very flat closing comparatively previous week to this week. So this is about Fin Nifty. And Fin Nifty, the actual range 396 and the target 19,644 or 18,856, none of the targets were achieved. So why? Because it's flat closing. And coming to IT was one of the biggest fall in terms of indices. So completely 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last 5 days, last week 5 days, it was fallen more than 6% in the index itself. And from 31,000 to 29,000, almost 2,000 points were vanished in IT last week. So we need to watch carefully. This week also it may extend another 1,000 points technically. So it may reach somewhere 28,200 level. So another 1,000 points may fall in next week and next to next week. So whatever trend from October onwards or September mid onwards started in IT, 50% definitely we may expect some correction. From there it may go upside. So we may anticipate it will reach 28,200 level immediately, maybe in next 2 weeks. So coming to weekly chart, so the entire week, 2 weeks lows it was touched actually. So whatever last 2 week gains, it's vanished in the previous week. So almost all, whatever range formed, whatever last swing, it's almost all 40% was cleared, 40% was vanished, and we may expect 50% retracement comparatively the last swing actually. Okay, so coming to monthly chart, so both Nifty and IT are trading in previous month's zone only. So because of IT, Nifty also fallen down, and almost all 70% of last month candle was engulfed by this month candle. So another 30% is there to come to reach the previous month's low. If it breaks previous month's low, we may expect some other fall in IT. So comparatively, our data points and our statistical analysis. So the actual high was 31,104 and low was 29,042. Almost all more than 2,000 points range was formed, and we anticipated about 800 points. And previous to previous week range also about 1,100 points, but it's more than almost 50% extra fall was happened than what we anticipated, and overall about 1,900 points net to net loss was happened in IT, and comparatively that was equivalent to more than 6% in negative, -6% fall happened in IT. So when we compare with all this data, so last week high 18,729 in Nifty, 18,729. So it was entered into Nifty's green zone, yellow zone, 18,729, and the low was 18,411. So 18,411. So comparatively, this data, what actually happened and what we anticipated, about 1, 2, 3 touch points triggered, and that too all these were happened in Friday itself. So when it was broken 18,605, next support was 18,517, and after that it was taken at support at 18,430 level. And comparatively, Bank Nifty's data, low was 42,948. So 42,948, it was entered into red zone, and high was 43,852. So it was cleared all green zone points. And in terms of Fin Nifty, high was about 19,360. So 19,360, it was entered into green zone, and the low was 19,140 level, and it was entered into both red and green zones. But either side, it didn't reach any of the targets, either in red zone or in green zone. So Fin Nifty, it was closed very flatly, and IT high was 31,104. It didn't enter into green zone, but low point was 29,042. It was clearly comes down and cleared all the red zone value. So here we need to talk about two major indices, Bank Nifty and IT. So Bank Nifty cleared all green color zones, and it was reached about 1.2% net to net profits. And here in IT, all red zone values were cleared and it is indicating minus 6.1 percentage loss. And anyway, Fin Nifty, it's a combination of both Nifty and Bank Nifty, and it was closed very flatly and about 0.2 percentage. Whereas in Nifty, so three red points, three red zone values triggered, and almost all from 18,600 to 18,400, about 200 points. What we from the what we mentioned levels actually. Okay, so coming to next week analysis. So week number 50 is next coming week, week number 50. So these are the green zone, red zone values, and we are going to anticipate 393 points range in IT and 128 points range in Fin Nifty, and 300 points range in Bank Nifty, and 130 points range in Nifty on Monday actually. The middle ones, so around 900 points range we are going to anticipate in IT, and 374 points we are going to anticipate in Fin Nifty, and about 900 points we are going to anticipate in Bank Nifty, and about 290 points we are going to anticipate in Nifty. Okay, so in terms of trend, long term and short term were in downside, and mid term only it is in upside for IT, and comparatively closing prices 29,168 and 28,589. Suppose if it breaks this 28,589 and closes below, all three terms would be in downside only in IT. Whereas in banks and finance are very strong, all three terms are showing uptrend only. Whereas in Nifty, short-term trend, it is indicating downward direction, whereas in mid and long-term trends are showing in upside only. So the next support for Nifty would be around somewhere 17,802. So about 700 points distance is there, current closing price and the midterm trend support level. So there are about 700 points. So if IT fall is continuing even for next week also, then we may expect some other downside even in Nifty also. So banks, if it is sustains at that level, somewhere about 43,200, 300 level, and consolidates sometime, so Nifty also go upside only according to Bank Nifty. Otherwise, if Bank Nifty also falls down, so definitely we may expect 17,800 would be the next support for the Nifty. That's all about weekend analysis. And one more disclaimer, I am not a SEBI registered technical analyst. So whatever values, whatever things what we are showcasing is that how we can apply mathematics in stock market. That is the only intention. So I am just suggesting that don't take any of investments or trading ideas based on these levels. So please consult your financial advisor. So we'll meet on next weekend analysis. Thank you so much.